The recent Iranian attack on a U.S. base in Qatar should raise a fundamental question. Why are U.S. military bases in the Middle East? Well, a bit of history. After World War II, the U.S. began placing bases in the Middle East to protect our oil interests, counter Soviet influence, and later to project power across the region following the 1991 Gulf War. The U.S. now has over 24 military bases in 9 countries in the Middle East: Qatar, Bahrain, Kuwait, Iraq, Syria, Jordan, the UAE, Saudi Arabia, and Oman. Across the region, U.S. bases are not viewed as stabilizing forces, but symbols of occupation and oppression. Far from deterring violence, they attract violence. U.S. installations have been targeted by militias in Iraq, bombed in Syria, and now struck in Qatar. We are trapped in a cycle where our military presence provokes threats, and those threats are then used to justify our military presence. This cycle must be broken. The U.S. military presence in the Middle East was a major factor in the rise of ISIS. U.S. presence strengthened Iran's regional influence. And our supposed allies like Saudi Arabia and the UAE, well, they routinely use our military support to wage brutal wars and crush dissent. Oh, and let's not forget a bit of history. One of Osama bin Laden's main justifications for attacking us on 9/11, the presence of U.S. troops in Saudi Arabia, which is home to Islam's holiest sites. The American people have had enough of U.S. imperial desires and endless wars. That's one of the reasons many people voted for Donald Trump when he promised to end these wars. Yet our military footprint in the Middle East remains unquestioned, unchallenged, and indefensible. This is a teachable moment. We need a serious look at why we are still embedded in a region where we are not wanted and where our presence only fuels conflict. It's time to close those bases, bring our troops home, and invest in peacekeeping and diplomacy. Oh yeah, and invest in the United States. The billions of dollars we save closing those bases could be well invested here at home.